Can we talk about CrossFit? Because you had some statements recently, and we've seen a lot of change happening in that industry. I guess the CEO, Greg Glassman, resigned, and you made a statement about it. Tell us, what are your thoughts on CrossFit and Greg and everything?
I think the methodology is amazing. I love it's just beautifully elegant in its simplicity. I love the efficiency of it. I love the efficacy of it. I think the CrossFit community, and by that I mean the affiliate gyms, will be fine with or without CrossFit headquarters, which is another word of describing CrossFit Inc., which is the parent company that is 100% owned by Greg. He's announced that he's going to sell the company. What he did not announce is what percentage of his shares he was actually going to sell. So there are, I think, some answers that are still deserved by the affiliate community. But again, people can feel free to ignore me, to include Greg. I worked for the company for 8 years, 4 indirectly for him, 4 directly for him. I left because I could not tolerate working for him as a human being, as an individual anymore. And I told him that when I left. We had a couple hours of what I could describe as an exit interview. And I told him exactly what I thought of him and his leadership style and why I was leaving, because he asked me. He owes a lot of people some explanations, in my opinion. And right now, what I see him doing is an attempt to tuck and run for the first time. And I hope he's not allowed to do so, because he had a lot of negative impact as an individual on a lot of people's lives. And I think he should stand in judgment of those things. But that's beyond me to make those determinations. But I hope that he has to see that judgment at some point.
And he's kind of accused of kind of having this corporate ethos of treating women badly, or is it just that, or also just being abusive or not respectful? Was it all those things? And did you see those things as well? And does he need to confront and apologize for those things?
It was all of those things. And that's as deep as I will go into it now, because I think that there are still some more things that are going to come out in the future. An apology would be a great start from him, but is that going to do enough? No. He did substantial and long-lasting damage to people. And I think that those people should deserve to see justice, regardless of any statute of limitations.
Okay. But the fact that he's gone as CEO is a good sign, but you're saying what's the ownership is the real question, and then what are the reparations? That's what you want to know, and that's what you want to see.
I would say him leaving as the CEO is a good start, but leadership drives culture. And anybody who thinks that one person leaving and the entire culture of an organization changing, they're living in a fairy tale. So that organization needs to be looked at very broadly with a microscope, and there's some more changes that need to be made.
Yeah, that's well said, Andy. I mean, we saw this at Uber when they got rid of the CEO, but you can't get rid of the CEO and expect a corporate culture to change. I mean,
especially if it's entrenched, and especially if you leave people in that organization that were very proximal or described as their inner circle. Especially if those people were empowered or put into positions that are hard to challenge. It's going to take more than just one person leaving. Again, but that's CrossFit Inc. The CrossFit community, the affiliates, they'll be fine either way.